Well, let's see if it was worth the money or if I got scammed. Yo, it's me. I'm alive. Yay. I know it's been a month or two. A bada bada boo. And we're going to be talking about the most controversial figure this year. Well, probably not anymore thanks to the Maximum Hulk. Uh, I'll probably put a picture up, but yeah, that's a little bit more controversial. But this one, oh man, did it spark controversy, and reasonably so, because I agree with everyone who criticized it, and yes, I am one of the schmucks that criticized it and yet still bought it. Why? Because I love Spider-Man. I really do. That's how much of a fan I am of the character. That's how much of a fan I am willing to pay, but not for the official Mayfix for whatever reason. I should have just gotten a better figure, but I don't know what's wrong with me. I choose not to. But anyways, today we'll be reviewing the Maximum Series Spider-Man by Hasbro, Marvel Legends. And yeah, there's already been countless reviews. I did attempt to pre-order this, like, once it first came out. And the thing that I hate, is that everyone, including me, like I said, was saying how this figure is overpriced, does not deserve the price, and some other shit. And yet everyone bought it. I wasn't able to buy it automatically because everyone else bought it that criticized it and chose to still criticize it even after purchasing it. It blows my mind. Like, yes, I criticized it. Yes, I did try to buy it. But I'm a fan of Spider-Man. Okay. But it just baffled me, and I even called people out sometimes, like, online, and be like, yeah, everyone said that no one was going to buy this shit. Yeah, it was sold out. I was kind of mad because I was one of the few people who would actually still get it and criticize it and see if it's worth the price. And also, this is fresh out the box. I have not looked at it whatsoever. I've not really messed with it. I've attempted to put a head on, which is a bootleg Mayfix head. It can go on. You just have to drill a hole deeper than this, or wider than this, and then it'll fit on. Because that's a big old ball pig. So, yeah, we'll discuss that later, though. But anyways, also, I don't have my lamp. I'm in my living room this time recording because I just want to. And, yeah, let's get into it. Details, okay? Oh, shit, the camera really fucks them up. In person, it's not as wide as it does appear on camera. That's weird. I see why people criticize the eyes, though. Looking at it in person, it is wide, but it's not as wide as seen on camera. It makes him look like the, what was it, Unlimited Spider-Man, with the big old head and then very wide eyes. They're kind of spread apart. It kind of makes him look like that. In person, is not as bad. It's definitely noticeable. I'm looking at it right now. It's definitely noticeably wide, which is why I did want to put this head on. Sure, this is more McFarlane, but I do like the closer eye look, which that's Bagley, but it's still McFarlane-esque, I guess. But I'm going to have to either drill, maybe cut a little bit off the side, and then put that head on, and see, that'd look better. I mean, I can stick it on right now. Let's look at that. Gonna use some force. It definitely needs to be deepened, but you see the vision. I'll probably drill not another socket. I'll probably drill it more. I drilled it to fit this one. This is a repaint, and I guess I won't be able to get that head on. But anyways, yeah, head sculpt. It looks a little bit wider. Let's look at the other one. This one, I don't know why they didn't just go with an angry look. They had to do that for the spider effect. No, spoiler, I guess, if you really care. I guess it's just for that. Which, look... Whoops. That's my fault. I put a little bit too much pressure. But it looks great. But, yeah. It does look good, like a Spider-Man head, but I don't know. It's definitely wider on. Yeah, this one's closer, and this one's like wider. Huh. They're still good heads. It's just different styles, I guess. But anyways, looking at the body, looks pretty good. Not too bad. You know, all good, all around. There's his butt. People have talked about his butterfly joints and how they don't like the Spire logo doing this, and I gotta agree. I don't like that either. It just doesn't look right. But overall, it looks fine. Looks like Spider-Man. You know, it's pretty good. I like the blue. I always like the darker blue, but I also do like the lighter blue. Also, this thigh gap or hip gap from like right here, it's insane. Because you push it all the way up, it spreads the legs to like right there, which I guess is fine, but I kind of like his legs a little bit closer to like right there, but then it drops that down. So that's a little bit of an issue to me personally. If you don't care, then you don't care. But yeah, overall, looks like Spider-Man. This is the forearms are lighter because I chose to do removable forearms, so that's cool. Sorry, spoilers for the accessories. But yeah, he looks like Spider-Man. I don't know what else to say. Accessories, let's go over it. All right, we already spoiled this. Here's the other head, looks pretty good. Eyes are a little bit closer. Here's the masked head. Oh boy, let me compare it to my painted head, which mine is still pretty bad. Looks like he has like the lizard skin condition, not like the actual like lizard. You get the point. And this is from a bootleg Mayfex, and this is the same style, I guess. I still think I did okay, but I don't. Sorry. It's not a bad head, but I think they made him look high. His eyes on the outside are reddish, and he's just smiling like that, as like if someone were to be high, I guess. I don't. It's a conflicting head. Anyways, back to accessories. Sorry, I had to talk about that real quick. The spider sense effect, which is really great, as showcased right here. I do like it. You can put it on other Spider-Man. Even your bootleg Mayfex heads, if you really want that. So I'm guessing it can fit on the Mayfex head. That looks great. I mean, it's the same head sculpt, but, still got to test it out. Boom. So, yeah, you can put it on different Spider-Man heads if you really want to. I will obviously do that. Ooh, maybe not the older. I mean, it fits, but it's a very, very tight fit. But, yeah, this is a older head. This isn't from the actual symbiote Spider-Man. I had to repaint it to that. But, yeah. It can fit other Spider-Man heads if you want it to. I think it can fit on the Peter Parker head. Not really. Unless you put it like... Yeah, it's not going to fit on this Peter Parker head. Will it fit on the bootleg Mayfex Peter Parker head, though? No. The hair gets in the way on both heads. That's kind of surprising. Oh, let me put these in. He comes with the stand for his sperm. You can't convince me otherwise. It is Spider-Man's sperm. Okay? And I kind of don't like this because it's like really like gummy-ish, and I guess that's only for it so it doesn't break so easily. But I'd rather them do it like Jada Toys, with the Ryu stand. I don't have that with me right now, but it was a little bit. It was thicker. It was more firm. It's kind of better, but it's fine. That stand can be used for this web effect, which is pretty awesome. I do like this. I think Mayfix came with it. It was just smaller and longer, but it was still overall the same. I also made this, but it was like way, way thicker. And it comes with the spider shield that everyone keeps talking about and saying they love. It does the Captain America thing. I don't want to grab that one. Let's see if it can go into this bootleg. Not really. Makes sense. That was thinner. Try a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. And it can pretty easily too. So yeah, you can put this on different Spider-Man. Obviously this one, which is why I'm not going to put it on. And other web effects. I hate these already. They're like limp dick. it's it's just, they're not good. They look good. They're just not good, which is very annoying. Cause like for this photo right here, you know, of him hanging upside down, if you want that, you have to hold it. It's just not good. At this, they could have added like a swirl end to it like this and make it more firmer, so then it wasn't as limp dick-ish. They're kind of bad. I don't really like them. You can use them for other Spider-Man, obviously. I'm going to keep saying that during the video. Hands. It comes with those wall crawling hands, which are very necessary because we need Spider-Man wall crawling hands. If we compare it to the usual Spider-Man wall crawling hands, they are actually kind of different. This one's more, it's actually like going more down, while this one right here is going more flat-ish. So yeah, the wall crawling hands on the Maximum Series Spider-Man is a bit different, which is surprising, but it's a nice surprise because I personally actually don't like these hands. I never really liked these hands. I always thought they were pretty bad. I guess side angle would be better. Yeah, see? This one's more, you know, curve-ish, and this one's just more flat-ish, and I always hated that. Then he comes with whip hands with, you know, webs coming out. It's unnecessary. I'm going to say it. It's really unnecessary for that to be, because it comes with the whip hands right here, and like, why not just add a hole right here so that we can plug those in or take them out, and then, you know, make maybe one of these ends a little bit shorter so then you can connect it on the inside and have him shooting out a long web so it looks like he's about to go attach it to the building. I mean, look, the ending's kind of like, you know, something that would attach to a building, but no, they chose not to. Did I talk about the gripping hands? He comes with gripping hands so he can hold those awful webs. Then he comes with these forearms with this, which is pretty simple. You know, just take the forearms off, put them on. I'm never going to use these, so I don't need them. I feel like they added 2 hands that are very unnecessary. We do not really need these. Is it cool? Sure, yeah, it is cool, but we don't need them. Is this cool? Sure, it's cool, but you could have easily just done this more simply rather than having another spot of hands for no reason whatsoever. I know it sounds like I'm being negative, but I'm just saying the honest truth. I feel like they only added more things. Well, obviously they added more things so they can, you know, pile up more money for you to pay. But like, they added unnecessary things like these, the sperm, the shield. Though I do like the shield, but still the shield. This can be kind of necessary because, like, say he's trying to get a bad guy, boom. It's a little necessary. And even though I don't like these are necessary. So sure, but just add necessary things. We do not need these. We don't really need these. These are cool, but we don't need them. Well, besides this is just disturbing. I don't like that. Like, I don't know. I don't really like the accessories so far. But anyways, articulation. Let's go over the neck since they hyped that out. And oh, it doesn't go that far. Wow. And honestly, if you watch Artemis Prime, he decided to turn the neck, turn the head, so it can get this range. But you shouldn't have to do that. Mayfix has showcased it before, obviously. And sometimes hell, not even just Mayfix. Okay, let me grab Fei Long. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Usually, sometimes the head movement. Actually, no. We'll talk about this because they added a hinge joint right here to a ball neck. Why not just make the top a dumbbell joint instead of like why? Because like once you do this, you get pretty good movement out of that already. Instead of having to turn the neck, pop the head on, and then doing that just for it to be better. Like, why not just do a dumbbell and ball and then boom? Instead, you have to like dislocate his neck, then push it down, and boom. Like, why? Like, that's not justifiable, really. It's just not. I'm not hating on Shartman's Prime. I didn't even watch his review. I'm just saying it based on the photo or his thumbnail. That's what he did. It's unnecessary. Like, why not just use a dumbbell joint? Y'all have been doing it for a while. Y'all did it with the Marvel Legends Shang-Chi that I do not have next to me. Y'all did it with Venom here. This Venom. That came off easier than expected. But even then, they did it shitty. I don't know. I'm stressing out. I'm stressing out about it. But yeah, I don't really like this. I do like that you get more up, but even then, if you do what Jaded Toys does, what they do is that they cut a little bit. They make the neck curved a little bit on the side. So then you can get up movement like this. Now, yes, I do kind of prefer hinge joint ups, but if you really want it to be maximum, why not really make it maximum? This Fei Long is just a regular release. That's like $25.99 or $30 if you go to Walmart. And look, it almost looks exactly as far up as this one does, so it just doesn't make sense. And the thing is, this isn't even like new. If you collect other lines like G.I. Joe Classified series, they also have the ball at the neck and the hinge. So this is even new technology, maybe for Marvel Legends, but it's not new to Hasbro itself. So they just took that from the Classified series and then put it on a Marvel Legends and said, oh, look at this new, never before seen technology, even though they've done it before. It's not new. Okay, anyways, moving on. Butterfly joints, they go all the way back. Pretty good, I'm not going to shit on these, really. I find it silly to shit on this. Like, sure, this... Okay, never mind. Shitting on a figure is silly. That's why I do it. But yeah, butterfly joints, they're pretty good. Goes all the way back, as you can see. Goes forward, as you can see. Pretty good. Bicep swivel all the way up. Kind of gummy right here. Which is kind of scary, because if I want to do that, I have a feeling that one day this might rip off. But yeah, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Like I said, this is fresh out the box. So, yeah. When you swivel it, he does like a little cracking type of noise. Not cracking, I don't know how to describe it, but it can swivel up here. So as far as it bends, let's compare it to this one. I guess it does go a little bit farther. Yeah, it does go farther than the standard Spider-Man. But if we bring out Jada Toys... Yeah, Jada Toys. Got that in the bag. Now, obviously, yeah, it is different. I just really wish they just add the... Well, they have added the ball joint at the waist before on a different Spider-Man, which was the Peter B. Parker Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man. The second release. No, first release. Yeah. If that makes sense. And even then, if they really want to take G.I. Joe Classified series type of things, Why not just add the ball joint? Like I said, they've done it before, even on different figures. There's a ball joint back here. Why not just do that? And then you had the crunch, and even then, I don't know which one crunches more. This feels like it crunches more, but maybe it's just my eyes messing with me. I don't know. Oh yeah, forearm twist, because they're removable. Swivel right here, hinge, drop down hips, go down, go all the way up right here. Pretty good kick, hinge, swivel, double jointed knees that are pretty stuck right now. Oh, hold up. There we go. Yes, I forced my figures to move. That's not ideal. I don't recommend it. But it's just what I do, because I don't really want to heat up some water just for my figure to move. They should, it's not the company's fault, but still. And toe hinge. Everyone loves toe hinge right now. I think this toe hinge, is it? No, it's just the same toe hinge. Different foot, same toe hinge range, I guess. I think this one just goes a little bit, just ever so slightly more up. Overall, articulation is good. You can give him some good poses. Let's see if I can right now, off camera real quick. But yeah, articulation is great. It's kind of almost standard Marvel Legends articulation at this point. It's not that bad. I don't know what I was about to say. But yeah. Get into like a swinging type pose. But yeah, articulation is pretty good. You can get on poses very easily. Boom. It's not a good pose, but it's pose. That's all that really matters. But yeah, you can get in poses. Pretty simple, pretty easy. We're going to scale next, but I'm not really feeling a maximum vibe. I'm really not. Oh, especially with that Hulk. I want a Hulk. I have the Marvel Select, which is probably way better in terms of sculpt and look than like the Maximum series. But other than that, I don't know, Chief. But yeah, you can get them poses if you want them. Crouch down poses are pretty simple. I guess I can put them to that pose with new hands, that I actually like. For once, I actually like hands. Sounds weird. But yeah, you can still pose them and everything just like everyone else. No, it's not innovative or anything, but it's just a little bit more easier. Oh yeah, let me pop the hands off. I was about to put him down, and then no. Boom, crouch pose. Can't really look that far up, can you? Ever so slightly. It looks good, Get in poses that you want. Spider-Man poses on the regular, like that if you really want to. Yeah. He poses. he poses. Like, that's all I can say. It's good poses. Like, I'm not trying to make it like a professional shit. But anyways, let's go into scaling. Good figure. Okay, why did I say that? It is a good figure. It's just not. So far, it's not maximum figure, I guess. But anyways, let's go into some scaling. Alright, first up here he is next to my Effects Homelander and the Jada Toys Fei Long, which I may review actually because I really do like this figure, which is why I did use them for comparison and somewhat articulation. But yeah, I do really like this Fei Long. Like, this seems like an underrated-ish figure because I see more people talk about Ryu than Fei Long. Like, Ryu's good, but I had issues with him. Fei Long, I had none. He's almost chef's kiss perfect. But anyways, next up here is next to the Marvel Legends Venom with the Marvel Select head, and here he is next to the bootleg Mayfix Venom. And these two look cool. I feel like this Venom should be just ever so slightly taller than this. Well, obviously, it should be just a little bit taller. But I do like the size of the actual Mayfix one, because when Venom was first revealed, he was just a normal human being. Lots of people just forget about that and think he's just this giant. So this is good scaling. This is okay-ish scaling. He should just be a little bit taller, just a little bit. But it's fine. And plus, this is a bootleg. It's not the official. Next up, here he's next to the Marvel Legends Deluxe Venom, monsterized Venom with a Marvel Select head again. And here he is next to the NECA Elvis Stitch, which I found the other day, and I was going to get a Minecraft movie figure, Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison, but I found Stitch. I really love Stitch. I really love Lilo and Stitch the movie, so I had to get him. And he's Elvis. It's silly, and I love it. You can also make this figure look high, which I will review. Next up, here he is next to the Marvel Select Hulk that is not even on screen. Boom. And here he is next to the Marvel Legend. Whoa. Marvel Legends can't be this good. Here he is next to the CT Toys Mayfix bootleg Wolverine brown suit. And yes, this is the OG Big Three. Not Captain America, Tony Stark, and whoever else. I guess Spider-Man's still up there, but even then, I think other people prefer some other character over Spider-Man, which is fine, you know, everyone loves their character. But anyways, and next up here he is next to the the first appearance version of Spider-Man, you know, with painted Peter Parker head. Sorry, it's been a while. I can't remember stuff off the top of my head. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Kane Parker, which is a pretty good figure. I will say, I do like this figure. It's a pretty damn good figure. I just need a cape for it, and it's perfect. Next up here is next to the Marvel Legends Rider Series Deadpool and the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes that comes with the white version of, what's the wolf's name? Timber, I believe. Yeah. And to end this video off, here he is next to the 3 best Spider-Man figures in my collection. Which one will indeed be replaced, and that will be this one. Here he is next to the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man that I repainted to comic book coloring type thing, which is now going to be replaced with this one. Here he is next to the bootleg Sentinel Peter B. Parker / Peter Parker Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man. Wait, I said Sentinel, right? And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Virtual Wave Symbiote Spider-Man, which is modified with different shoulders, arms, legs. Yeah. Now, this figure, is it worth the price? No, I will say no. It's not. It's good, but it's not worth the price. I don't know if this will go on sale. If you do want it, go ahead and grab it. But I don't want to say be disappointed. I'm not, but I am. Like, it's a good Spider-Man figure. It's definitely one of the best Spider-Man figures. But for this price, I'd say just, you know, save $30 more and buy the Mayfix. Or even the CZ Toys version, which has Mayfix articulation. It doesn't matter if it's a bootleg, really. It's still damn good. But I don't know. I just feel like this came with unnecessary accessories. Like, I already showcased it. The sperm, you know, the other web hands, and then the shield. But I'm going to have fun with the shield. I do like it. I do like the shield. I don't like the sperm. These are necessary, but I just don't like these. And this is cool, but it's not necessary. I guess it's just for the cool factor and to justify the price and everything, like I've already stated. But still, it's it's a complicated figure. I do like it. It has some issues, like, the bicep swivel is a little too gummy for me. I feel like I'm gonna tear it off accidentally. But the articulation is great. The sculpt is there. The lines are lining. It's just okay. I can't really hate it, but I can't love it. So to me personally, it's not worth the price, but it is a good Spider-Man figure. Now to you, you may think, it's okay. I'll buy it, or it's good. I'll buy it, or hey, this is the best Spider-Man ever, and I will buy it, and you are wrong. That's fine. Everyone's allowed to disagree, but calling some people bootlicking just for loving a Spider-Man figure is insane. I'm not all about that. I did watch the videos of people calling, I guess, Unparalleled Universe a bootlicker. I will agree, Sherman's Prime is a bootlicker. I will never deny that. But you don't have to be rude about it. Like, sure, he's a bootlicker, but who gives a fuck? He's doing what he does, and he's getting money from it. It's whatever. It's what we all want. And yes, we do want, like, figures to go down in price, and they shouldn't be this high in price. But bringing down the community to put out that point is not really the best thing, because then you have the community turning more and more toxic, as it already is, and it's just going to hell. Now, yes, in my past videos, I have been really rude about figures, but it's also just for entertainment. I'm not always fully serious. Besides in this video, I am serious that this figure is a little bit disappointing, and it isn't really all that good, or at least it's not. It is good, it's just not justifiable for the price good. But I don't know, breaking down other YouTubers, hating on each other, it's not going to go anywhere. Why are we hating on each other instead of the company? Hate on the company. If you're mad that you can't get in contact with the company, don't go after people who can. Alright? It's not that serious. Y'all are grown-ass people, mainly. If you're a child, I don't know how you're watching my videos, but if you're a child, don't go attacking anyone just because they love the figure and say it's the best thing and you should buy it. Don't hate someone on that. But if you're a grown person watching this, are you really fully grown if you're really going to be like really extremely upset to the point where you're going to attack others in the community to, get your point across? Like, are you serious? Like, I don't do that. I only call out people who are hypocrites. But I myself is one to this figure. It's just, I see why it's a controversial figure, but I also see why many people like it. It has its flaws, but it has its benefits, etc., etc. It's very, very hard to defend, to hate, to anything, because no one can come to an agreement on this figure. So I don't know. If you want this figure, go buy it. If you really like it, go buy it. That's fine. Just because someone tells you it's not worth it doesn't mean it's not worth it to you. Now, yes, I say it's not worth the price, but I did say it is a good figure. So I do recommend it, but I would recommend it at a smaller price. That may never happen. So for now, get it. And if it ever goes down in price, get it again so you can have another figure of Spider-Man, more accessories or whatever. That's all I can say. I know this was kind of negative, but it was to be fair. It really was to be fair. But anyways, I'll probably be gone for another month or so. I don't even know what's going on with my life anymore, but I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whatever day, night, whatever day, year, etc., etc. is for you. Just be thankful for life and just continue on. I'll see you guys maybe next week, maybe next month, maybe whenever. But anyways, peace.